Leonard Williams' journey through football is not defined by shortcuts, sudden explosions of hype, or a single season that carried everything with it. It is defined by accumulation, by years of physical dominance refined through discipline, by mental growth forged through adversity, and by a steady transformation from raw talent into a professional pillar. His career tells a deeper story about what it means to survive and thrive in a league that rarely waits for anyone to fully become themselves. From the outside, Leonard Williams often looked like inevitability. Size, strength, length, athleticism. He had the traits scouts dream about before players ever step onto a college field. But inevitability is an illusion in football. Talent opens doors, it does not keep them open. Williams' story is not about being gifted. It is about learning how to carry that gift responsibly, consistently, and with purpose. Born in Miami, Florida, Leonard Williams grew up in an environment where football was not just recreation, it was identity. South Florida football culture is ruthless and honest. You are evaluated every snap. Weakness is exposed quickly. Respect is earned through performance, not reputation. From a young age, Williams learned that physical dominance alone was never enough. There was always someone faster, stronger, or hungrier. Survival required effort. At Carroll City High School, Williams emerged as a force. Even among elite athletes, he stood apart. His frame was imposing. His explosion off the line startled opponents. He controlled games from the interior, collapsing pockets and erasing running lanes before they could develop. But what separated him early was not just violence, it was balance. He played with control. He understood leverage intuitively. He didn't chase plays, he ended them. Recruiting attention followed quickly. Major programs lined up. Expectations grew louder. Rankings climbed. But Williams' decision-making remained grounded. When he chose USC, he chose challenge over comfort. The program carried history, pressure, and scrutiny. Every defensive lineman before him was measured against legends. That weight did not intimidate him, it focused him. At USC, Williams' presence was immediate. As a freshman, he did not look like a newcomer. He played with confidence, technique, and authority. Offensive linemen struggled to anchor against him. Quarterbacks felt him even when he didn't register a sack. He disrupted timing simply by existing in the pocket. What made Williams special at the collegiate level was his versatility. He could line up anywhere across the front. He could rush from the edge or dominate inside. He could anchor against double teams or explode through single blocks. His game was not dependent on one move. It was layered. Hands, feet, power, timing. Everything worked together. As his college career progressed, Williams became more than a highlight generator. He became a problem offenses had to plan around. Protection schemes shifted because of him. Run plays were redirected away from him. Even when he didn't record stats, his influence shaped games. By the time he declared for the NFL draft, Williams was seen as one of the safest prospects available. Analysts spoke about his floor as much as his ceiling. That distinction mattered. He was not viewed as a project. He was viewed as an immediate contributor with long-term upside. Being selected early in the draft, however, brings its own weight. Expectations are unforgiving. Fans expect transformation overnight. Media narratives solidify quickly. Leonard Williams entered the NFL not just as a player, but as a symbol of hope for a franchise desperate for stability. Transitioning to the professional level tested him in new ways. The NFL exposed details college never could. Offensive linemen were stronger, smarter, and more technically refined. Double teams were coordinated. Quarterbacks released the ball faster. Mistakes were punished instantly. Williams responded not with panic, but with professionalism. His early seasons showcased consistency. He anchored run defenses. He pressured quarterbacks. He played heavy snaps against elite competition. Yet critics fixated on sack totals, often ignoring the subtler impact he had on games. That criticism became a recurring theme. Leonard Williams existed in the space between dominance and perception. Coaches valued him. Teammates relied on him. Film showed his influence clearly. But public evaluation often lagged behind reality. Rather than chase narratives, Williams focused on refinement. He worked on pass rush counters. He improved hand placement. He studied offensive tendencies. He learned how to finish plays more cleanly without sacrificing discipline. His growth was incremental, not explosive, but it was real. Change became a constant. New coaches, new schemes, new expectations. Each transition required adaptation. Williams learned how to play multiple systems without losing identity. He adjusted alignments. He altered responsibilities. He remained effective regardless of structure. When his career took a turn through relocation, the moment represented both uncertainty and opportunity. A new environment offered clarity. A new role allowed his strengths to be emphasized properly. In New York, Leonard Williams' game evolved again. With the Giants, his responsibilities expanded. He became more than a defensive lineman. He became a leader. He set tone in the locker room. He modeled preparation. Younger players watched how he practiced, how he handled adversity, how he stayed steady through fluctuation. On the field, his production surged. His pass rush became more impactful. His timing improved. He finished plays with authority. But more importantly, his presence stabilized the defensive front. He commanded attention, freeing others to thrive. What separated Williams at this stage of his career was understanding. He understood down and distance. He understood game flow. He understood when to attack and when to anchor. His game matured into something cerebral, not just physical. Leonard Williams became the kind of player whose value is best appreciated by those closest to the game. Offensive coordinators planned around him. Line coaches warned about him. Teammates trusted him. His reliability became his calling card. Financial recognition followed, but money never altered his approach. Williams remained focused on availability. Durability became part of his legacy. He played through pain responsibly. He prepared meticulously. He understood that leadership is demonstrated through consistency. As seasons accumulated, Williams' career took on a new dimension: longevity. In a league where careers vanish quickly, staying relevant requires reinvention. He embraced that challenge. He adjusted body composition. He adapted training. He refined technique to extend effectiveness. Mentorship became natural. Younger linemen leaned on him for guidance. He shared film habits. He explained leverage. He taught patience. His leadership was quiet, but unmistakable. Throughout his journey, Leonard Williams resisted being defined by numbers alone. His game was about impact, not flash. About control, not chaos. About trust, not noise. He represented the kind of professional every defense needs, but rarely celebrates loudly. What makes Williams' story compelling is not that he was always dominant. It's that he was always dependable. He showed up. He adjusted. He endured criticism without losing confidence. He evolved without abandoning fundamentals. In many ways, Leonard Williams embodies the truth about defensive football: that disruption doesn't always come with celebration. That influence doesn't always show up on stat sheets. That winning often requires players willing to do unglamorous work consistently. As his career continues, his legacy is already secure among those who understand the game deeply. He will be remembered as a stabilizer, a tone setter, a professional who maximized talent through discipline. Leonard Williams' journey reminds us that greatness is not always loud, that resilience matters, that growth is ongoing, that success is sustained through humility and effort. He was never just a prospect. He became a pillar, and in a league defined by volatility, that may be the greatest achievement of all. Thank you to all the fans for watching and supporting this story. Your appreciation for resilience, your respect for consistency, and your love for football's deeper battles give meaning to journeys like Leonard Williams. If you enjoyed this long-form documentary, please like, share, and subscribe. More powerful football stories are coming, and we sincerely thank you for being part of the journey.